And hello there everyone, welcome, I am BogMod. We're playing more of the Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 2. We're back in Trista, just having a little chat, talk with everybody, see how things are going. Sometime before noon, it's time I start evacuating. Better safe than sorry, I would say. What's at stake today? Really can't be too cautious. That goes for you too, please! Don't do anything too rash. Keeping yourself safe should always be your top priority, if you ask me. How do you think I live so long? By being a coward and running from all confrontation. Take care of yourselves. I'm evacuating to the church personally. I'm sure it'll be safe there, no matter what happens in Heimdall. But the goddess watches over both of us. I hope we'll be able to talk again to each other again soon. As do I. Alright. She's gonna hang on to the church. Here's the cafe. Well, Schmidt! Having a coffee, I see. Expect you to be in Trista, Professor. Ha! It was a period of reflection. First large-scale project in some time. Nothing more than that. Renault proved to be a real challenge to work with. That makes the experience valuable all the same. You did a lot for us. We really do appreciate it. So we'll be sure to come and thank you properly for everything you've done for us. I don't want your thanks. I don't care about how you use the finished product or even what happens in this nation because of it. Use data on its usage. Good data. Glad to see he's as friendly as ever. Modesty and empathy are not this man's strong suits. As sexy as the whole middle-aged craftsman thing can be, I think I'll take a hard pass on this one. I don't know. I still think he's pretty interesting. I went to the super for too long. Can't pretend to care about the battles you're running off to fight. But do try and collect some useful data for me. It'll be a great boon to my future research. Alright. Hey, Andre. Fortune Town longs to feel the gentle crest of my presence and hear my words of love next, I wonder. Traveling forward does not choose his destinations. They call to him like the voice of a siren. If I open my ears, I think I hear the city of 800,000 calling my name. But they make it, it's up to you. Like birds seeking a new tree to build a nest, I was listening for the call of the next place to build my own. I can do so is in the hands of you gentle souls, and the very not gentle things you will be doing. Which they've ever seen just in my life just passed us by. First time seeing the famous 4th Armored Division up close, and honestly, it's a chill down my spine. They're going to go to battle against another army that's just as big. Thinking it would be a good idea to close up shop early today. Kind of tough with all the customers milling around, but hopefully I can shoo them out of here in time. Anything new to interesting to buy? Nope. Anything upstairs? Nope. No maid around. Norton! It's good to see you, buddy. The way I heard a whisper of rumor that Trista had been liberated. Man, I wish I could have seen that. Managed to get some photographs of the 4th Division passing by there. That's better than nothing. The big battle does roll around. I'll be on the front lines trying to get some good pictures. Last time I ever get to wish you guys good luck. Hopefully Adius is happy with all of us today. Right back at ya. First time reporting from the front lines like this. I don't mind telling you I'm pretty nervous about it. Oh, I feel like there's only one who can go out there and capture the unbiased truth right now. So the risk is worth it. Before I go, maybe I should visit an old colleague of mine. He's supposed to be here right now, and I can imagine his journalistic spirit is flaring up with everything going on. Ah, that's probably it. Radio Trista. Why don't we give that one a start? Oh, hello. In this fort, it's only a matter of time before the battle begins. Just want to show the townsfolk stay away from the highway. Can I go down the highway? At all? Alright. Guess not. I never get to go down that highway. It's you guys! You have the best timing. You did an interview with us, right? Tell me again, how do you feel about the battle today? Wait! We do this live? Let's ease down a little, Michael. Should see you again, but I don't think any of us are here for an interview. Right. Sorry, I kind of got carried away there. Thing is, we're planning on broadcasting today's battle live. Just a tad bit tense right now. As I just sent out the guys who'll be doing the broadcasting. So I've heard. Sure you're going to be okay with doing all this? Staying up to the war's most dangerous battle to date. Why, 2 people might die. I just want to warn you about the horrors that may happen from this. 2 people in one battle. It will be gruesome. Hey, you think I don't know that? I'll be fine. Out there, if things start getting ugly. I want our listeners to know that the battle's happening and just what that means to this nation. The Alliance's broadcast restrictions. We are forced to distort the truth night after night. That's got a lot of people thinking the Alliance is in the right. That's our fault. We're going to fix all that. There's our chance to use our powers for good. Try to make the people realize the truth that we've been covering up. Who knows? Today's broadcast might even be able to turn the tide of the war. So we're going to do this, nothing else, than to atone for lying to our listeners all this time. Hey, we put a lot of this, Michael. Kids can't be the only ones going out there risking their necks, right? We're going to put in some work, too. Make this broadcast a success, it kills me. You damn well better do the same with this operation of yours. You bet we will. It's kind of funny, because the only people who were pro-Alliance that we ran into were the nobles in Boreahard. So they're almost in Heimdall by now. Nervous. Sweet chance to war. Okay. I had to broadcast that big battle live from Heimdall, completely unedited. Does he have the Army's permission for this? Of course he doesn't. We could lose our broadcasting license for this, but he doesn't care. Ah, well, it's the gamble of the century. Well, we'll take it. I mean, when's the next time we're going to have a civil war to broadcast? And I've resigned myself to this fate. Time to give the audience the greatest broadcast they've ever heard. Display. Nothing interesting? Anything new? No. Alright. Good chat. Ooh. Can I poke around in the dorm? Nope. We'll be back here soon. And if all goes well, without Crow. Academy just told us we need to be really on guard with the battle happening in Heimdall. We'll flee Trista if things start getting too hairy. So don't worry about us. Take care of ourselves. Just gotta do whatever it is you gotta do. Okay. Anything to buy? Got some more herbs. It's still outside, isn't it? Oh no. What do we do if it gets damaged by the battle? Dad, the battle will start for a while. That's in Heimdall. We've got tons of time to bring everything in. Every time anything happens remote close to us, he starts freaking out like this. Can't believe me after seeing all those tanks go by. It got me a little scared too. Tanks, 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 tanks. Hello. Need anything from us? We'll be open much longer. Help you out? Please let me know. Somewhere else. Uh, 40 points of defense and some offense. Some movement for 7 points of speed. Flowers endure the cold winters in order to bloom even more beautifully in the spring. The longer it takes, the more beautiful the flowers eventually become when they finally bloom too. To come back to us safe, I don't want you to miss them. All of Trista wants you back soon. Merchants of Trista have agreed that we all need to close up shop before the battle begins. That's what we're going to do. Don't worry about us though, we'll be just fine. You saved everyone here in Trista. You weren't really in danger. So get out and do the same for the people of the capital. Alright. If Before we dad close the shop, is there anything you want to buy? Hurry up and do it, okay? Hope Taisel's gonna be okay. Pretty clumsy sometimes, so I'm kind of worried about her. Should we check on her in a bit, huh? Alright, say hi to Rosine for me, okay? Oh, I'll say hi to Rosine very closely. If you know what I mean, young child. Wait, why am I trying to make a kid jealous? Also, I have Laura. What do you want? Unless you want to get shut inside, you better get out. Close for the day. The Lions ain't fooling around today. Unlike every other day we face them. It's gonna get real messy real fast. Oh, that's what I was afraid of. A war that actually had casualties. My greatest fear. Something big went down on the Western Front last night from the sun. Really? Things are happening alright. You keep telling me that. It comes down to it. Alright, yada yada. Anything to buy, Kira? To trade. All the same stuff. I'm going to take shelter in the church. Battle pretty far down, but we'll still be able to hear it raging. My family in the safest, most reassuring place possible. Should be careful too. I know you're just helping the military, but you're still just students. We're not just students. The fact that they're like, hey, why don't you go take on this elite military unit, kind of implies we're more than just students. Okay, all changed now. You haven't forgotten anything, have you? Nuh-uh. Make sure you have all the air fully prepared to, promise? Very upset if anything were to happen to our dearest neighbors. Seen each other at the church before, so it should all be okay. So I'm kind of scared, though. Some people say there's going to be an even bigger battle than usual. Alright, it's going to be brave for all of them. Knowing those two, they'll probably start smooching in the chapel. That's just how they roll. Hello.
This spot looks perfect for fishing.
So Dr. copying Kenny to see if I can catch fish too. Got a little one so far, but it's really fun. I'll show him when I've caught when he comes back. So many fishes I've caught.
Oh, I could probably...
I fished here already. Oh, I can fish one more time. What will I catch in the fishing spot? A big ol' fancy fish. Got a mash. Yeah, caught ya. Fishy fish.
Whoa, this is a big one.
The noblest of carps. Now, if I recall correctly, I can get the final fish up in Ymir now. And he's gone out again. What's gotten to her lately? We'll have to drag her back inside before the battle begins at least. Dad, have you seen Annie anywhere? She's like right outside. Near the front door, Leia! What's she doing out there? She's fishing! If you just looked out your window, you would see her. However, the possibility that we have to evacuate, just a precaution, of course. No need to worry about the people of Trista, though. We've done this before. We'll stick together when times are tough. Alright. Sounds like this battle will be the most dangerous one to date. It just makes sense to prepare for the worst. That goes for you, too. You need one of something. Take two. It's got bright futures ahead of you, so don't even think about throwing your lives away over a lack of preparation. You know, if you told Annie to get ready, oh yeah, just give me a minute. Alright. Now to the church. Well, there's Dolly. I was wondering why she wasn't at the cafe. At the church, now there's a battle nearby. It's just safer that way. Except Mick always lets us know in advance when one's brewing, too. Where he gets all that information from, but I can't imagine where it'd be without him. Oh, Adios, please protect the people of Trista. please give us your blessing to the children of Thors as they go out and face the great danger that awaits them. Old Man Abbott, whenever a battle starts brewing, I make sure to come here and pray. I feel so much calmer than I would at home, just by virtue of feeling that much closer to the goddess. Oh, Adios. Oh, Dreichels the Lionheart. I beg the both of you, please keep this town safe from harm. We'll always be here whenever the people of this town need our aid, no matter what happens. Let's all pray to the goddess that she might heal the sadness of this world. Alright. The battle in the Heimdall is scheduled to begin soon, is it not? I hope he doesn't end up in the middle of it. Something wrong, Father? Oh, hello! Put anything more to your young shoulders, but you may be able to help. Would you lend me your aid? Especially, of course. I imagine your mind is already occupied with more pressing matters. Of course we will. What do you need? A fellow clergyman. Traveling priest who visited us this morning, actually. Priests travel? You guys could leave your churches without bursting into flame? Preposterous! I mean, I guess they would if a region without a church had some religious duties they need to take care of. In fact, I want to remind you, Reen, that you know that a priest would come to Nord to talk to the people there. Yes! I told you about the one in Nord who would come to see the people at the settlement every month, remember? Reen's like, nope. Really forgot, and not everyone would have seen that scene, so yeah. Since the war began, the church has been dispatching even more of them across Erebonia. It's our duty to support people in need. A traveling priest can do so in areas those like myself cannot. Alright, only made the briefest of stops here, saying he wanted to learn more about the state of the country. He left? Already? Especially with the Battle of Heimdall just hours away. The fact he was an elderly gentleman only serves to compound my concern too. I'm checking to see whether or not he arrived safely at his destination. As soon as that was time, I don't think we'd be able to if we were taking the trains. Yeah, sounds like you picked the right guys for the job. Agreed. So we get any updates on this old man's safety. Where exactly did he go, Father? Apart from the church in Keldek. Very upset about what had happened. We imagine he wanted to see the damage for himself. Understood. Okay, gang, next up, Keldek. Thank you. I appreciate it very much. Yeah. I do have the 4 people it was recommended I bring. Sarah, Miriam, Fee, Gaius. So, continue with that. We got a side quest, a secret side quest. No one's inside the dorm, of course. They're all on my airship of death. We have quite a deal ahead of you today. Wish you luck. I'll be waiting here for your turn. Please come back safe, everyone. I'll leave the upper class students in your care for now. Alright. Yep, it's all locked up. Alright, let's see what's going on at the school itself. It should also be pretty quiet. I'm sure that every single one of you comes back here safely. I'll be here. Make sure the academy's in tip-top condition for when you do. Okay. And the door, or the gymnasium? Nope. No one upstairs? Nope. The library is empty. I could take all of the secret books. You know the ones. The smutty ones. Like National Geographic. You know the ones. Come all the way back just to eat here? Well, aren't you just sweet? Go ahead and order what you like. You can't fight an empty stomach. I'm still going to charge you, though. When all this is over, I want everyone to come back and dine right here. That day comes, I'll work to keep refining my skills as a chef. Okay. Anything right? Go ahead and buy it. No. Alright. What a surprise. The place is pretty empty. Very empty. Engineering building's locked. Scratching my nose from up there. That's why I stopped running. And can I go into the old schoolhouse? Nope. What about the swimming pool of fun? What about the garden? There's new flowers around, wasn't there? No. I caught all the fish over here, didn't I? Yes, I did. All the fishes. Gymnasium is locked. What about the school? Oh, there's at least 5 of them. Interesting. What are you still doing here? Didn't you notice everybody evacuating? I'm here because these are my work hours. Should you just ditch work or we've got so much to do. Well, the issue you are. I told you to be good and stay home. But I'm worried about you. No need to worry about me. I'm just fine. Get home, okay? So she can worry about me, but I'm supposed to worry about her? How selfish can you get? But though, you think she'll be okay? Yes, I do. Academy's so quiet when all the students are gone. Can't wait to see you kids fill it back up with life. And the other lady is... the librarian, right. Once your operation's over, come on back, okay? I have lots of exciting new books ready to check out for you do. Okay. And then we should have our dearest, friendly, murderous doctor, Beatrix. It's no secret by now that I used to be a colonel in the military. 100 Days' War 12 years ago was a major factor in my early retirement, in fact. That was between us and Liberal, right? Where Cassius Bright, the most amazing man in the world, basically crushed our entire army. That's the one. It's meaningless. Nothing but the foolish desires of a select few individuals. Countless Liberalian lives lost over nothing. And see, even their war was actually had lives lost. And no longer had the ability to save the people who truly needed saving. That's not true at all. Don't be so hard on yourself, Granny. On the other hand, all of you seem to have the ability to bring light back to this land in a way that I cannot. Believe in you. Confident you'll all make it back from the ordeal ahead. Thank you, Instructor. We'll make sure we're worthy of your belief. We'll be back, Beatrix, we promise. Alright. See? So this is a bloodless war. Or the other one, countless Liberalian lives were lost. Now, with your happy return, make sure to take care of yourselves. And, Instructor Makarov, too, if you wouldn't mind. Well, now. Of course we will. Alright. And where is the principal, then? That's a good question. He's upstairs. Oh, vice principal. It's truly peculiar how quiet this building becomes without any students within its walls. Not that way for long, of course, because you'll all be back here soon when you're not. Answer carefully. I don't stand for a single student being absent when the time comes. Neither upper nor lower class. Very good at all of them. Instructor Valestein. Count on me. Try to blind-eye your abysmal class attendance in the past 2 months so that you may become a second year. However, any of the students who not return safely should remain a first year for the rest of your life. You know, he's very accommodating to not punish us for being on the run from the government. There they are. For the last 2 months, and fighting the Alliance. It's almost time, isn't it? The clash between the Imperial Army and the Noble Alliance still shapes the future of the Empire itself. All I can do is stand by and watch it unfold. I don't think you're giving yourself enough credit, Your Highness. We don't come this far without your support. We've really counted on you for so much. Just don't ask me to list those things. And now it's our turn to repay the favor. Sure, this operation's success is crucial, even essential, to make amends for my family's inexcusable actions. Oh, thank you so much, everyone. Be careful out there, and may ADOS be with you. Alright. And there may ADOS be with you. The wars ignited with the death of Gideon Osborne. The Noble Alliance didn't have the guts to try it with him alive. But he's secretly alive. Somewhere. I know it. It's finally approaching its end. He was one of your subordinates back in the army, wasn't he? He was promoted all the way up to Brigadier General by the time he left the military. Ooh, that's an impressive rank. So I've heard too. It's all true. He was a fine with that. I trusted him absolutely. Thought of leaving the future of our army to him. But 12 years ago, he left and was chosen by His Majesty to be our new Chancellor. Sir? Lost in my memories. Okay, 12 years ago. I feel like something happened 12 years ago. In game time. Nope, not coming to me. Trials in your path and return safely to this academy, Schwarzer. Waiting here eagerly to hear the stories of your success. Do be careful. See your smiling face at the spring's closing ceremony. I'm sure somebody out there knows what I'm forgetting. What happened 12 years ago. Alright, so that's the academy, it looks like. Which I means that's Trista. Yep. Alright, well, we're going to take a little break there. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all soon for more. But for now, we're going to take a break. Talk to you in a bit.